What's going on? Did you miss me? Oh, friends and family and friends, welcome. Welcome. It is time. You know that I need a social media break every once in a while, but here I am back again live, ready for you, and I hope that you are ready for me. It is time for the Grover Takeover. All of you that have been messaging me, DMing me, sending your little shady hints underneath my Facebook post because I hadn't been doing my show, here I am. So I tell you what, you better watch it and you better bring everybody that you know because it is time, because we are going to take over. Before I get started, I need for you to like, I need for you to subscribe, I need for you to reach down and click that notification bell if you are watching this on Facebook. And remember that I need for you to share. I feel like wasting breath because I say this all the time. And what do you guys do? You don't share. Then it's okay. We are still building and we are still going. If you like it, if you love it, share it. Now let's move on because it is time for us to start off. And I am going to do this a little bit different today. I have a special guest. You guys know that you love it when I have a guest. Now, you are familiar with this guest. Come on, Blondie. Come on, bring yourself, pop yourself on up there. There you go. She's popped up, and there she is. We have Blondie Lockhart. Woo! How you been?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm excited to be back for the takeover.
Absolutely. And I am so glad to have you. This season, I am going to be doing a lot more guests. And in fact, if you would like to be a guest on Grover Takeover, go ahead and DM me. All you're going to have to do is get Zoom and you can talk and tell me what you want to talk about. And you might just be a guest. I'm considering a little, what you think about a little call-in segment, but a little, pop in when I'm talking about stuff.
Oh, I think they'll like that. They get to chime in live. They're going to like
that. Yes, indeed. And indeed, yes. What do you believe is your biggest achievement?
Wow. My biggest achievement. I would say in recent events, my biggest achievement is my reputation. Like, I know that it's like, what? Like I growing up, I didn't really try. We'll just call it what it is. I was just present. If I was in a club, I was member, whatever. I wasn't trying to outshine. I wasn't trying to, do too much. But as of recent events, I've had a lot of people be like, well, they saw me on social media, and I would say not just my reputation, my personality, and it really shines through. One of my nicknames is Sunshine, and golden shirt that fits.
I didn't even realize we both had on yellow until we both had on yellow. Like we were talking a minute ago, and I just looked, and I was like, oh, we both have on yellow. Good.
But my bright personality, who I am unapologetically me, and a lot of people are drawn to me because of that. And I will say that was something that got to me when I first started my business. I was like, I'm going to be a faceless business because I don't want people to not want to work with me because I have lashes and I have my nails and my locks and I like to look a certain way. And I didn't want people to judge me because of that. But actually, when I put my face out there and my personality exudes through these videos and my pictures, and that made people want to work with me. So I would say that, because like I said, awards and stuff, that's never really been my thing because I never really tried. So, I mean, when I do try, like I've been employee of the month. I've been, the sunshine in the office, the person that everybody wants to work with, the person that everybody wants to be around because I'm just me. So I would say that is definitely one of my biggest accomplishments, that I finally got comfortable in my own skin, because I was trying to be somebody else. I don't know who, but I wasn't trying to be me for quite some time. And then once I actually was like, I like me and I'm going to show up as me. And if you don't like it, that's cool, but that's not going to stop me from being me. And once I did that and I fully stood 10 toes down and who I am and who I want to be and where I'm going, things have just been amazing ever since. And there are, like I said, there are people who seek me out because of who I am and how I represent myself. So I would say that's a really big accomplishment for me.
That's awesome. And that is a really big accomplishment. It really, really is. Like to be yourself and live in your own lane. Unfortunately, I was raised by Lorraine, so I've been myself since the beginning.
You didn't
Anybody
have
that when I was a child, like the one thing, this is the thing, I've never been picked on because I didn't ever give a fuck. Bleep that out for me. Because when they tried to pick on me, I just stand there and look at them. And then when my mouth started running, it was a whole situation. Now you want to fight me because it started off as you thinking you were going to pick on me, but you didn't realize that I am a whole savage. I was a savage before savage. I was a savage before it was a hashtag. Long time ago. Long time ago.
I can confirm. I can confirm.
So I want to ask you this, and I'm about to throw you off a little bit here. I want to ask you, what is your best advice for someone who wants to be an entrepreneur in this new age of entrepreneurship where there are so many ships to sail?
I would say my best advice is when I'm working with clients, and I've gotten some people who are still trying to figure it out, and I'm going to be honest, I don't work with those people. If you don't know, then I can't give it to you. But if the advice for those people that I do give, because it's not like I won't talk to you at all. I'm just saying, as a client, as a business owner, I'm not going to take your money, and I know what I'm trying to do is going to go beyond the scope of what I say that I'm going to do. Not that I can't, it's just I know my lane. I know where it is that I'm trying to go. Could I help you develop your business? Sure. Could I help you develop to set up your business? Absolutely. That's not my lane. You go to a business development coach, you go to take a course on how to start a business, something like that. That's not my lane. So that's not where I choose to reside. Can I do it? But I'm not. Yes, but I'm not going to. So I would say for those type of people, and when I get with my clients and they're trying to figure out what it is that they want to do, I always give them a list of questions. And in that list of questions, some of the things that I ask, and it also helps with content creation. So if y'all are thinking about stuff that you need to make videos on or want to make videos on when it comes to your business or your business idea, what's going to help you is this. Figure out who it is that you're talking to. Figure out what it is that this person is going to buy. And then you need to think about the content it is that you're going to create around it. So are you going to make videos? Are you going to take pictures? Things like that. So when we break that down even further, when you're making that content, you need to think of at least, I'll say start off with 10 things, like
10, stop. That's enough of that. The rest of it you can pay for because not too much. Not too much.
Well, this is the free stuff that I give out on social media, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna just finish my sentence. Okay, let me just give them this little piece of tea. That's it.
Okay. Because you know I was about to break that up. You know me. I'm the manager. I'm like, wait a minute. You give too many secrets.
Because this gonna help them out right here to let you know if you even need to start this business. You need to think of 10 to 20 frequently asked questions or things that people want to know about what it is that you do. So if you bake, if you do nails, if you do hair, think of 10 to 20 things. Well, you know what? We'll just shoot high. Think of 20 things that people want to know. If you can't come up with that, you in the wrong industry. That's what it really is. Because if you get to the point, I'm running out of things to say. You should never run out of things to say. If this is your business, if this is what you love, if this is what you do, you should know it like the back of your hand. So therefore, you should always be coming up with ideas. We can sit up there. For me and my business, sitting here, I can come up with 50 content creation ideas just based off of what's going on in your image just alone on your side of the screen. Because this is what I do, content creation. I can create content out of anything. I can
love it.
Show me a plant, content creation. I'll show you. You going to walk your dog. I bet you I'll show you how to make that into some content and relate it to whatever business you're in, because that's what I do. I know how to do that. So therefore, if you're in a business or you're thinking about starting a business and you're stuck and you don't know what to say, if you can't make that list of 20 things that people want to know about your business or frequently asked questions or whatever, you need to pick something else because this ain't for you, baby.
It is not. Now, and I'm going to be very honest. I interrupted her and did that little thing I just did because I knew she was going to keep going because she was on a roll. But I interjected like that because I want you guys to understand that everything that you're focused on at the moment, sometimes you need a break in it and jump back to it. I wanted to break that up because I didn't want you to get on a roll of being like, oh, these are all the solutions to all my problems. No, they're not. You have to put in your part of the work. And then sometimes you have to break away. And then you come back. And then you put in your work. And then you break away. And then you come back. And all the things that she was saying, like, it's just like, I know she knows what she's talking about. So we'll get to that in a minute. Blondie.
But I also didn't mind the interjection just because you also know, because this is what I love, I could talk about social media marketing, content creation all day long. All day. And then you'd be like, well, you done gave them all the tea. What they paying you for? But baby, there's so much more. Okay.
So much more. So much more.
So I get you, and I do appreciate that because I would just be like, and this is what you can do with this. So you were right to slow me down. You were right. And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you can't see it. So you got to have somebody else to be like, hey, chill out.
Yes. And there's a method to my madness in a lot of things that I do. Like I really wanted to stop her because she was going. Hold it. Some of them are dumb. Please tell these people how they can work with you.
So you all can find me on social media. You just have to search for Blondie Lockhart. That's my name everywhere on social media is Blondie Lockhart. And if you want my links to everything with resources, all you have to go to is theblagency.com/Coach Blondie. So every link to my YouTube channel, to all of my social media apps, if you just want to go to one spot and find everything, you can go there. I also have my Content Creation Academy. If you are interested in resources that you can use today that can help you with your content creation and your social media marketing, you can head over there for that. So that's how you can work with me.
There it is.